I want to see the worst of the worst.
This is Psychopath, all right? This is a fighter subclass that was even lower than the one previously.
Yes, this is 44, and it's done by Tetragamer524. What's up,
comments.
Tetragamer? Yeah, well, hey.
Just low ratings. People.
You know what? Sometimes saying nothing is saying more than anything, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'll read it this time.
Yeah, get it going.
Okay. Being a psychopath requires a player to willingly let their character slip into or into the realm of madness in order to defeat creatures and foes. With each blow you do, you can lose your sanity to increase damage output and deal interesting effects.
I mean, I'm intrigued. What's the first one? We got maddening.
Maddening.
Oof, God.
When you choose this archetype at 3rd level, you gain 2 sanity points. When you spend sanity points, you lose 1 points from your wisdom score for each point used. Okay. You regain expended sanity points and wisdom score per long rest. So, additionally, you get a pool of things that you could use that are specifically fashioned for this subclass.
Yeah, so your sorcerer points, your key points. I like it.
You get possible 2 less wisdom, which isn't a big deal.
So yeah, you gain 2 sanity points, and when you spend sanity points, you lose 1 point from your wisdom score for each point used.
Permanently.
Oh God! You regain expended sanity points and wisdom scores per long rest. So basically, every morning you start off normal, and you just start ticking lower and low. So that means that you could only play this class if you had a really high wisdom. Because if you already started low,
you get it back at long rest.
But you've already started low, that could be pretty bad in your day.
It's very fight specific. Let's say you're having to do whiz saves for your enemy or something, then you'd be kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Otherwise, stat isn't used.
Yeah, because I guess how would you play a character as no wisdom? Just the absolute
just like a barbarian, the one that would make rash decisions in battle, and
just someone who's really poor decision making skills, doesn't notice anything.
Yeah,
all nuances out the door.
Yeah, just treat it like you're going into a rage.
You're like, oh yeah, I did get stabbed, didn't I? Wow.
Wait, I think you just become more of a psychopath.
He's like,
sanity's fading. This you get additionally with maddening. At 3rd level, as a bonus action, you can spend 1 sanity point to gain advantage on your next attack roll.
That's not bad.
Sure.
I get it. I guess I would say that I wouldn't ever take in -1 to a ability score for advantage on 1 attack.
Yeah. This is definitely not there's a lot of D&D is made of subclasses that really give you the brunt of the positive effects at the beginning of the level. Mm-hmm. This is a very underwhelming welcome to your to this class. It's very boring as well.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see it because everything's typically front loaded. So who knows? I'm waiting for it to get good.
Precise slash.
Oh God. Put it down. Put it down.
I'm a psychopath, man.
Don't do it, Michael.
I have lower whiz.
Think about the dog.
I can't think right now.
What if Gimli sees this?
Precise slash at 7th level. You get a slash die, 1d6. When you make an attack with a finesse weapon, and the attack hits, you could spend 2 sanity points, so all of them at this point in level, to roll this die. The result on the die allows a certain effect to take place. Refer to the table below.
All right, yeah, here you go. You were really into doing abilities like this for a while.
Yeah, I like a little random roll the die kind of shenanigans.
Okay, let's see.
If you get a 1 to 2 on the die roll, the target takes +2 slash damage. When you attack when you get 3 to 4.
Jesus, did you just have an ant? You're like 1 to 2, the target takes +2 slashing damage.
So far, this is pretty underwhelming, though. So 3 to 4, the target takes +3 damage and is frightened of you. Okay, well, that's pretty all right. 5 to 6, target takes +4 slashing damage and is considered bleeding and takes 1d4 bleeding damage every time it takes damage.
I like that. I like a little bleed effect. That's fun.
Sure. So let's see here. You're getting rid of your advantage that you would get from just the sanity's fading stuff to cast this effect once. It seems.
Well, no,
you do it because you have to use sanity points.
So you use your bonus action for the advantage, and then
You have to use 2, and you only get 2 so far. So it's either you...
Yeah, I wonder, is there like a... No, there's
no way to replenish the sanity points by doing anything else during a fight or anything.
Yeah, because maybe when he was making this, he was under like this... He had he's like, oh yeah, it's gonna... The sanity points are gonna increase every level like anything else would.
Yeah.
But he never noted it, I don't know.
Even then, right now you're only working with what you got.
Yeah, we only have 2, so...
So up to this point, you've only been... You have to wait... until level 7
to get like a decent ability.
Now you're just working with basic fighter stuff, and you're just using your 2 sanity points to get advantage on your attack.
I would tell precise slash. So what is it? Sanity fading and maddening should be like 1 ability.
Yeah, it should all be at level 3.
That should be your level 3. That's what you get. Precise slash should be its own thing. And obviously we're in agreement that we should get more sanity points every. It's high risk. I mean, it's a risk-reward system, so I mean, I wouldn't see a problem with that being higher.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got here? 15th level. This better be fucking just great.
I'm waiting for the Joker to come online, baby.
We live in a society.
Yeah, that's the last move.
Yeah.
Society.
Society.
Psychotic laughter. At 15th level, you can spend 2 sanity points to make 1 creature who can hear and see you within 10 feet make a wisdom saving throw versus DC 10 plus charisma modifier plus proficiency bonus. So already that's kind of weird. That person has to hear or see you, but also be within 10 feet.
Make a wisdom saving throw versus DC 10 plus your charisma modifier.
You know what's funny? I can't hear or see you if you're more than 10 feet away from me. I can tell you that much.
You couldn't hear me?
I can't hear you, and I can't see you. If you were standing 10 feet away, I couldn't see you.
I mean,
when I'm a psychopath. That's how psychopaths work.
I was like, Michael, do you need to cheat your eyes? Just like, oh.
I just feel like this power already should have been like, if you could hear or see, if the enemy could hear or see you, it doesn't have to be restricted to 10 feet.
You know what I think it's funny? It's hear and see you. So if anyone's deaf or blind, they're like, not affected.
Good to go.
Sanity,
all right, so
sanity relinquished.
If they fail this, the target becomes frightened of you, which you could already possibly do on your precise slash, but this is just an effect. You can choose to spend an additional sanity point to amplify the effects.
But we're already out.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. You're already out, so you have nothing to spend this amplify the effect.
Yeah, so what's amplify? Amplify here. What's this?
By spending an additional sanity point, which you cannot spend, you can force the target to make an additional wisdom saving throw with a DC 13, but it's a charisma, right? Or no, it's wisdom saving. No.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw. Versus their charisma.
Yeah. If the target fails, roll a 1d100. Oh my god, this is getting crazy, guys. And inflict short-term memory or short-term madness on the target. Refer to the short-term madness table for effects. The duration of the madness lasts for 1 minute.
Is there a short-term table thing, or did he just not put it in here?
I mean, I'm going to give this person... I'm going to give TetraGamer524 the benefit of the doubt.
Who knows? TetraGamer524 might have more... he might have more stuff that we're just not giving credit for.
And I'm not going to do the background detective work because you cannot do this anyway, even if you were to do the class, since you already spent your 2 sanity points on Psychotic Laughter's first ability.
Yeah, I mean, it just can't happen.
All right, so let's move on. Completely Mad. His whiz scores all the way at 0.
I'm so bad.
At 17th level, when your hit points reach 0 and do not fall unconscious, you do not fall unconscious, sorry. So when you hit 0, you're still up and running. Instead, you fall prone and reduce your current wisdom score to 0. I called it. And add it to your hit points.
Oh my god, he's a miracle worker over here.
What do you add to your hit points?
And add it to your... add your...
so whatever your remaining...
Yeah, so if you had like 19, might take it away. Add 19 to your hit points.
Gotcha. If you take any damage in this time, you permanently lose that number from your wisdom score.
Oh, Lord, no!
Because that's for 2 turns. Okay. Oh, never mind. All right, it's not forever.
Okay, well, you gotta phrase that better, Tetra. I'm not gonna give you any credit for that one. That's just bad. That's bad English right there, man. You know, his first language might not be English. Yeah. If that's the case,
so that's
I'm
for
sorry.
2 turns. At the end of each of those turns, you make a Constitution saving throw DC 15 or fall unconscious and fail 1 death saving throw. It's a very interesting thing. He knows the D&D mechanics. He knows death saving throws. He knows that you fall unconscious, Constitution saving throws. He makes sense about what he's talking about. It's just the subclass construction itself is pretty weird and not good.
Yeah, like I feel like the subclass itself was just super underwhelming. Was the only way I would phrase it. The only kind of cool ability was the bleed ability. At like level 7, that was cool. But even everything after that was just kind of like, why?
You got to work on your energy pool that you made up, homebrew style, and you need to work on some other stuff.
Plus, it's like, there's so many other classes that like I feel like you could play that have that same flavor. Like barbarians are basically semi-psychotic role players. And then like I think there's even a barbarian subclass where when you hit 0, you keep fighting.
Yeah,
which is sweet.
Yeah, it's cool. Cool ability.